Hello everyone, this is Do a Dreamer. So yeah, ScrewAttack just announced the Flash's opponent for the next episode of Death Battle, and I'm not too surprised on the opponent. I called it that I thought it was going to be Quicksilver, and it is going to be Quicksilver. Now, some people were thinking it could be Sonic, which could be an interesting battle too, but you're going to have to go with a debate that's very popular that I know people are going to be having their eyes on, and it's going to be the Flash versus Quicksilver. Now, based on the preview from the end of Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter, it's clear they're going to be using Barry Allen in this one, based on the scenes from the live action show and also the Flashpoint animated movie. So it's clear they're going to be using Barry Allen. I thought it might be Wally West, but at least they're specific on who they're going to be using. Okay, so now on to who I think is going to win. I think it's going to be a no-brainer that Barry Allen's going to be Pietro in this one. And mainly it's because he can tap into the Speed Force and use the Speed Force conduits against Quicksilver. One of those things that he can do that probably a lot of people may know and probably some people don't know is that the Flash can actually steal speed from other speedsters, and seeing that Quicksilver is a speedster himself, he can steal his speed, which pretty much will render him helpless. Well, not totally helpless, because if it's one thing I believe that Quicksilver have an advantage over Flash is his combat training. I mean, he did receive some combat training from Captain America, which makes him a pretty decent fighter compared to Barry Allen. And that's the only thing I can see he has against Barry Allen. But other than that, everything else, speed, strength, and even durability, Barry Allen outclasses Quicksilver in many different ways. I mean, I don't think this is really a contest. I really think that this is something that people has been requesting Death Battle, and Death Battle is happy to oblige to show them this battle, especially when it comes to the animation. I mean, it'll be a cool simulation to see, but we all know who's gonna win, who has the odds in favor. Now, don't count this short, because we all know that Death Battle may have found some kind of information that might go into Quicksilver's favor in victory. I mean, they're very known for doing that, and sometimes their findings are actually pretty spot on. Kind of like how they found out that Raiden's sword can actually cut through adamantium just by using the feats from Misty Knight, which actually has the same properties as his high frequency sword. So I won't be surprised if they are able to find something that would be able to give Quicksilver the advantage. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I was trying to find something, like some little things about Quicksilver, and I couldn't find anything that would make him the victor between him and Barry Allen, the Flash. So, I don't know, guys. I really think this is going to be a no-brainer, but if Quicksilver manages to win, Death Battle need to have some kind of good reason, and the little things can also make a big difference, and Death Battle has proven that many times over. And I know some people say, oh, they're just doing this just to be spiteful or to be biased, but no, not really, because those little things do make a difference, and some people, it just goes over their head and they even know that. But anyway, like I said, I really feel that the odds in favor is definitely going to go to Barry Allen, the Flash, and I really just don't see him losing to Pietro in this one. I mean, he does have access to the Speed Force. Now, the question is, will Death Battle say that he's also able to access the Speed Force? Because it's been known that other speedsters can access the Speed Force conduits. So it could be possible that they might use that logic. I don't know. I think that might be the hidden thing that we pretty much have over our heads. But we'll see what happens, guys, on the next episode of Death Battle. But anyway, what do you guys think about this pairing? Do you think it's overkill? Do you think it's going to be a fair fight? And who do you want to win? Barry Allen, the Flash, or Pietro, Quicksilver? And if Quicksilver wins, do you want to see Quicksilver face Wally West, the Flash, who a lot of people say that out of all the Flashes, Wally West is the strongest and most powerful Flash out of all the Flashes. But we'll see what happens, guys. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think, and we're going to discuss and debate about it. Alright, guys, this is Do Dreamer, and always dream big.